Hi there, I'm Martin Breslin. You're in the kitchens at Harvard University, and I'm going to show you how to saute kale with garlic. So we have purchased some beautiful fresh kale, which is very high in very nutritious plant, high in vitamin K, C, D, iron, and a great source of antioxidants. So a wonderfully nutritious, strong leafy green, and very simple to cook. So I have some garlic, salt, pepper, and olive oil. And that's all you need. So I have a pan. This pan has been on heating, and I'm just going to put some olive oil right in there. This is a blended olive oil, so it's actually blended with canola oil, so it can take a lot more heat. So the pan is on. I'm going to add the kale first, nice and hot. I just chopped the kale roughly. Took the very thick ends of the stem off, but you can leave some of the stem on. The stems are edible and they're quite delicious. So I have the kale in here, and I'm adding the garlic second deliberately because garlic has a tendency to burn if it goes into a hot pan on its own, which will make the dish very bitter. So we let that saute in a nice hot heat for a few moments. I will add the garlic now, and I'm going to add a rather large teaspoon of garlic to this so we can have some nice flavor. And I want to mix the garlic in with the kale. And when you cook it this way, it maintains all its nutritional value. When you're steaming or particularly boiling kale, you will lose some of it by cooking it that way. This way is by far the best way to cook it. And at this point, I could season. I'm going to add some freshly ground black pepper. And a little bit of kosher salt. Make sure the seasoning is mixed around. And I can see the garlic here is nicely mixed in with the kale. I just want to make sure as I'm cooking it that the leaves are kind of breaking down a bit, because kale can be a rather tough green to eat, and it will retain some of that cooking it this way, and we actually want that texture with the kale. So I can see the leaves actually getting, cooking, they're getting limp, and this is actually done. Now, so there you have it. Fresh kale sauteed with garlic. Enjoy.